Hey everybody, I'm Natalia Bonner and I'm back with a fun little bonus machine quilting video. So today I'm going to be sharing some circles. If you've been following along with me, I have been stitching out these panels. You can see all of these. These are all part of my stitch along. Let's Stitch 365 days of machine quilting with rulers. So over the last year, I have been sharing every single day for 365 days video tutorials teaching you step by step how to use my machine quilting rulers and stitch out all of these awesome designs on 6-inch squares. So it's been so much fun. I do have a brand new book that's coming out that is a companion to this stitch along. So we've got links below where you can check that out. It is now available for pre-order on our website, peaceandquilt.com. But today, so over the last year, creating these blocks, all of that, when I got to my 7th panel, so if you do stitch out all of these on the panels like I did, you would use a total of 7 panels. But on the end of this 7th panel, you'll have a few extra blocks down here at the bottom. So with those extra blocks, I've been creating these bonus videos where I show you the foundation of the block, and then with these bonus videos, I'm showing you how to dress up those same designs. So I'm teaching you some fun fills and different things that you can add to these super cute blocks and really dress them up just a little bit. So I hope you find a little bit of inspiration from this fun bonus video. Let's get stitching. So this first design that I'm going to stitch out is actually the same block that I showed you on day 91, the jack. But I thought I would share it with you again today. I love this block, so I actually stitched it out twice on this quilt. If you check out the full video tutorial, that's where I'll walk you step by step through the process of quilting this design. But basically what you'll do is start out by marking a T through the center of the block and then also marking an X. I'm using the blue Mark Be Gone marker and a rotary type ruler to mark out this design. To stitch out this design, I'll use my mini 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. Now, those markings that I marked on the quilt, I'm actually just going to stitch echo lines around the outside of all of those lines. The echo line is going to be 1/4 of an inch on the outside, so I line up my machine quilting ruler so the side of the ruler is right on top of that marked line. Then I stitch up to the point where the side of my ruler foot hits my marked line. That's where I'll stop stitching, adjust my ruler, and stitch back out to the outside of the block. Now this version that I'm sharing with you today, I'm just going to keep it simple, stitch out the design, and then stitch in the ditch around the outside. But this design could be so adorable if you went through and filled in either the part where the jack design is stitched, or if you filled in with like a swirl or a pebble, something small, even a little stipple, filled in those small areas, those new triangles that I've created, just to really create a whole new feel. I hope you find a little bit of inspiration from this fun block. The next block that I'm stitching out here is a fun variation of block number 328, the Luminess block. So we do have links below where you can check out these original blocks and get all the details step by step how to stitch out this design. But what I really wanted to show you here with this one is originally I'm sharing that block stitched out on a square quilt block. Now I do dress up the original version a little bit more than what I am doing here, But I just want you to see that just because something's quilted on a square or a circle or a triangle, it doesn't mean that it can't be adjusted, alternated, or, you know, you can adjust your designs and fit them in any shape you want. So sometimes even triangles. Combine 2 triangles and there you've got a square. Don't always think of things just as literal shapes. Now this third design is a design that's actually not in the stitch along, so this is completely a bonus design. This one is a fun way to show how to use those little mini bumps on the end of the brand new mini 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. So with this design, you can see that I started out by marking a T through the center of my block. After I've marked the T, then I'm going to use the large curve on the mini 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler and stitch in the ditch all the way around the outside of the block. When I get back to where I started, or at one of those marked points, then I'm going to use those mini bumps and stitch some little point-to-point curves on each side. So I'm stitching 2 of those bumps down to the center of the block. Then from that point, I'm actually going to travel along the ditch. So I was thinking of this design as I kind of went along, kind of making it up as I go. And obviously, if I didn't make it up as I go, I probably would have stitched it out a little bit differently than what I'm doing here. But it's all good. There's not any right or wrong way to get from point A to point B. So you'll see that I traveled along my ditch over to the side of the block. Then from there, I stitched 2 of those bumps to the center of the design. From there, I adjust my ruler, stitch 2 bumps down towards the bottom, adjust my ruler, stitch along my stitch line back to the center. I'll repeat that process on the opposite side. From there, I'll stitch back across that marked line. Hey friends, I hope you found a little bit of inspiration from today's machine quilting video. I've been having so much fun sharing these bonus videos, but I do want to show you just a little bit more about my brand new book. It's coming out soon. I'm so excited. So here's a few images of some of the inside pages. A couple of the things that I'm so excited about this book. Not only are all of these designs to scale, so they're actually 6-inch blocks throughout the whole entire book, even though you really can adjust these blocks to fit on any size. You know, if you want to stitch these out on a 4-inch block or even larger, you can totally do that. I love how every single one of these designs has a QR code. If you haven't ever used a QR code, they're so cool. So you simply just grab your smartphone, scan like you're taking a picture, the QR code, and a little link will pop up and it'll take you, if you click on the link, right to the actual video that coordinates with that block design. So in the front of the book, there's like a gallery, an index. It's an index, but it has pictures. I'm a picture person, so it has lots of pictures where you can look through the blocks in order. And then in the back of the book, we've also created another gallery or index, whatever you want to call it, that's listed by shape. So if you're looking for like just a triangle design, check out that section of the book where we've got all the designs listed by shape. Hope you have a great day, everybody.